Hello and welcome. I'm Miss Kristy.
And I'm Miss Erin.
And we're preschool teachers.
And as preschool teachers, we're often asked in our program from dads something that they can do at home that's fun with their children.
So today, dads, we are going to show you how to make moon dough, which is similar to Play-Doh but much easier to do. So in order to make moon dough, it's very easy. You need 2 materials and 2 ingredients. The first material that you need is a tablecloth, and if you don't have a tablecloth, it's just some simple newspapers on a table will certainly do. And the second thing you need, instead of a bowl, is a shallow container, such as this Rubbermaid one here. It's also best to get a shallow one because the deeper they are, you need more moon dough to fill it, and it's harder for their little arms to reach in and play with it. So shallow is best. You need 2 ingredients to make moon dough, and you might be surprised, but you might already have these ingredients at home. The first ingredient is just white all-purpose flour, and the second ingredient is baby oil. And that's it, that's all you need. So we have 16 cups of flour. Pour that in the bin, perfect. And to this flour mixture, we will now add 3 cups of baby oil. And don't be afraid to get your hands dirty. Get your hands in there. You can mix it with a spoon like Miss Erin is doing. However, you can get your hands in there, and it's a really nice texture, and it feels really soft on your hands.
So what you want it to look like, you want to get it thoroughly mixed.
And it's supposed to almost resemble a soft kind of wet flour. Not so much a dough, not something that, it's more soft and...
Do you know what, I'm going to get my hands in here
There we
because
go.
it is a lot easier
Absolutely.
than with a spoon and way more fun.
And what's neat is then you can go into your kitchen drawers, and instead of using shovels and pails, grab measuring cups, grab measuring spoons. These make great miniature shovels and scoops that your children can use and play with. And so does ice cream scoopers or a coffee scoop.
Some simple alphabet
Magnets. Absolutely.
That will make imprints in the dough. So you can play with literacy and you can play with letters.
Absolutely.
And first letters of your name, where you can make your name inside the dough and see what that looks like too.
Absolutely. And a game we've even played at the preschool is I Spy, and you could say I spy a letter that's blue, or I spy a letter that has a T sound, and turn it into a fun learning game.
And there's also animals that you could put inside your moon dough and stage a winter scene. That's something that's always really popular at the preschool as well.
Absolutely. It's really important too to make sure that if you've got your little ones around here, to be close by with them in the moon dough, just so they don't ingest it or swallow it.
Of course, it won't hurt them if they do eat it.
We usually get about 2 to 3 weeks staying power with moon dough, and that's providing you keep the lid on after every use. But something else that is really fun that you can also do with it, instead of just throwing it all in the garbage, because it is still usable, you may wonder how, and it's really simple. If you take some of this flour and put it into another bowl, absolutely, just like that, and then add some nice warm water to it, and then go to your recycle bin and find some newspaper. And if your child is really good with scissors, then have them cut up some strips of newspaper.
Yeah.
Or if your child is not maybe
you
too
could
strong,
tear it as
that's
well.
Exactly. If they're not strong with scissors, then just tear it. And then you have just created some paper mache paste that you can, again, now do another craft with.
And you just would maybe lay that over a balloon or a ball. Just lay the paper mache over top, and once it dried, you were able to paint it into another item.
And after you blow up the balloon and layer the paper mache and the newspaper on, layer it about 2 to 3 layers, I would say, over top of a balloon, and cover it so you can't see any of the balloon, it's not poking through. Let it dry overnight, and then in the morning what you can do is you can turn it into anything you want.
Anything. You chose a jack-o'-lantern, but really you could paint it into
anything at all. Anything. Animals. We did a unit at the preschool where we did an elephant and a giraffe.
That's right.
Just anything creative. Moon dough is very easy to make and so much fun to play with, and it's just one of many activities that dads and kids can enjoy together.